All right, welcome to Earth Science, everybody. So, if you made it through this, now it's time where you've got to actually do some of these. And that's where life's going to get difficult. You've got to do the whole minutes and seconds thing. We can't say this is 43 and a half degrees. We'd have to say that it's 43 degrees and 30 minutes, like we discussed when we did this. But now you are responsible for doing some of these. And suddenly, it's going to get real. So let's do it. I'm going to do the first one for you. And if you have to watch it a couple times to figure it out, that's all right. Sometimes it takes that. Buffalo. So let's do latitude first. Buffalo is right here. There's 42. There's 43. So again, if life were fair with this, we'd say, I don't know, that's maybe 42.8. But we can't. We have to do this whole minutes and seconds thing. So you've got to estimate that if this is 42 degrees in 0 minutes up to 43 degrees, and basically right before you hit that line, you'd be at 59 minutes, because 42 degrees in 60 minutes is really saying 43 degrees. Where are we at? Just estimate. And you're going to be okay being within like 5 to 10 is probably an okay like level of error. So if halfway, which they mark with this little plus thing right here, if that's 30, then all you got to really do is estimate. Say it's about 40-ish, 50-ish. So I'd be happy with that. That Buffalo is at 42 degrees, 50 minutes north latitude. 42 degrees, 50, and let's just make sure we do the symbol right, which is on these notes. It's a little, it's like you do with feet and inches. It's a little single apostrophe guy. And since we are in the northern hemisphere here in New York, in fact, all of these are in New York, so they're all going to be north. These will all be west. We're all west of the prime meridian. So let's do that one. There's 78. There's 79. Please do keep in mind that we're counting that way here in the western hemisphere. I'd say we're at, again, you know what? It's going to come up pretty close to 50 because there's 78, 78 30s halfway, right about there. About 40, about 50. Let's do it. I think that's good. 78 degrees, 50 minutes west. All right, that's your job. Do that for the rest of them. They're all on there. You can find all of these except for Pulaski. You'd have to estimate about where that is based on where you know you live. Okay. Latitude, longitude of the following locations. What's going to be important for this one is you'll be going over to this map, which I don't have marked up on this version of it, but the one you have will be. You've got to pay attention to your north, south, east, and west because now we're going to be popping all over the world. But the trade-off, what makes it harder, what makes it easier, is that you don't have to worry about minutes on a map that's zoomed out this much. The best we can do is like a degree, and probably within like 5 degrees. Getting down to an individual minute on this is too insignificant of a distance. So I'll do the same thing here. Let's do one. Keep it together. The Hawaiian hotspots, right there. Where is it? So if you're on Cami or if you're using your pencil, you can draw. I'd say it's right about there and right about there. Now, if you use the line tool, maybe you're a little more accurate. So let's do it. Yeah. About 20 degrees north latitude. And about right about there. There's 140. There's 160. Again, keep in mind we're counting them that way in the Western Hemisphere. What do you think? 150, 157. If you were off by that on a couple, that's going to be just fine. But again, the north and the west will be the important part. All right. All of those need to be filled in before you start the practice quiz. The quiz is classwork, the 10-question classwork we usually do. But I want this done first. Do not skip directly to that. Thanks, everybody. Good luck.